Good day, everybody. Yesterday, while I was running some errands, I met an acquaintance I haven't met since the pandemic began. And we exchanged niceties, and when we were taking leave of each other, I told her, I said, well, take care, stay well. And she turned and looked at me and said, well, that's all, and the only thing we've been doing for the past year, haven't we? It's almost as if life has come to a full stop. And as I watched her leave, I thought to myself, that isn't entirely true. The pandemic has had its good points. We've all had time to introspect, to accept, to change. And then I wondered, have we really changed to such an extent that we've been able to leave all emotional baggage behind and move on? Which led me to this video. Stop. Just stop. And the first thing that we should stop is worrying about what happened in the past. There are many things that happen in our lives, and there are many things that will happen, and we can't do anything about it. So don't look back, because we are not going that way. You've just got to let things go. Stop agonizing over something that you can do nothing about, and just move on. In the same vein, don't worry about what the future holds, because none of us know what the next moment, the next hour, the next day is going to bring. I'm a great believer in that song, Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. So just sit back and enjoy your now. The second thing we need to stop is the need to be in control of our lives. Please, our lives are not entirely in our hands, and you can't micromanage everything that you want. The moment you start putting yourself into slots and worrying about things that are happening not in the slots that you want them to be, you stop enjoying life. You enjoy nothing. So why don't you just relax, breathe, and live in the moment? Stop having an idea of a perfect life. Perfect life is just a contradiction in terms. Life is never always a bed of roses. There are struggles. If you had it super easy, you would be a character in one of those happily ever after stories. But that's not always the way it is. We don't always get what we want. And though it hurts, well, that's life. What should have happened did. Who had to leave, left. And we must understand that whatever is happening to us right now is directing us to where we really ought to be. Stop comparing yourself to others, and stop worrying what others think about you. You know, we all have our dreams, our aspirations, our hopes. But the moment we compare ourselves to others, we've lost our way. And why should you bother about what other people think of you? They are not living your life. They don't know your struggles. They oughtn't not to be judging you. And more often than not, people love to see other people fail because they themselves never succeeded. So own your dreams, your successes, your failures, and your imperfections. Enjoy being uniquely you. And for heaven's sake, stop trying to make everyone happy. You are not tequila or chocolate. You are not the chosen one to spread happiness, because very often we bend over backwards keeping other people happy, and in the bargain end up being miserable ourselves. So stop hating yourself for everything that you are not, and start loving yourself for the person that you are. I'd like to end by tweaking the words of that lovely song we used to listen to repeatedly in the 70s. Stop the world and let me off. I'm tired of going round and round. From now, I live my life where inner peace and joy are found. Remember, the only person you are destined to become is the one person that you decide to be. So just stop and go.